So today I want to share two stories, very valuable stories that I learned from childhood. One was, I think when I was about in first grade, I was in not Girl Scouts, but it's called Brownies, which is like before going to Girl Scouts. And I want to share the story of the Brownies. So once upon a time, there were two little girls who lived in England with their granny and their father. The girls played all day while the granny and father had to work very hard. One day, Granny told the girls about the Brownies, who used to do lots of things to help around the house. They are gone now, she said, but we were always so much happier when they helped. The girls wanted to know where the Brownies had gone and how to get them back. Granny said, only the wise old owl knows. So that night, when everyone else was asleep, one of the girls snuck out of the house into the forest. There she found the wise old owl. Please, said the girl, where can I find the Brownies to come and live with us? The owl said, I know where to live, right in your house. She was very surprised. Tell me how to find them, she begged. He told her to go to the pond in the forest, turn around 3 times, and say, twist me and turn me and show me the elf. I look in the water and see. So the wise owl said, when you finish the rhyme, you will see the brownie in the magic pond. The girl went to the pond in the forest and did what she had been told. But she went back to the forest and found the wise old owl and said, something must be wrong. I did all that you told me, and I only saw myself. I'm not a brownie. Are you sure, said the owl. To be a brownie, you must be ready to help those around you. Make friends wherever you can, and every day try to discover something new. I'd like to be a brownie, said the girl. Then go home and try, said the kind, wise old owl. He touched her hand with his feathers, and suddenly she was back in her house, in her own bed. Quietly, she woke up her sister and told her all that had happened. Together, the girls tiptoed into the kitchen and began to clean the house. In the morning, when Granny and Father saw the house, they wanted to know what had happened. Who did this? Said Granny and Father. The girls danced around and shouted, it's the Brownies. And from that day on, there was a very happy house near the forest, all because of the Brownies. And I love that. I was so inspired as a little kid to hear that story, and I was like, I want to be a brownie too. And so I did occasionally do extra things just to help out. And I've been thinking about that at the Abbey because I do find a lot of joy in kind of doing the things that I'm not asked to do, that are out of the norm, just seeing if something needs to be cleaned or taken care of or fixed and things, just doing it quietly and not getting any praise or recognition for it, but just doing it out of that joy of wanting to help and seeing that it needs to be done. And I find so much joy in that. So I wanted to share that story to maybe encourage other brownies to develop. And then another good lesson that I learned as a kid was when my brother and I were nagging my mom, when's dinner gonna be done? Like, we're hungry, she would say. Don't ask when's dinner gonna be done, ask what can I do to help? And that stuck with me, that she was just like, instead, if you want dinner to be done faster, help. So just that line was one of those phrases of wisdom from my mother that I really, took to heart and see the value of just, if I'm complaining or want something done, ask how I can help, not just saying, when is this gonna be done? You should have done this, but really coming from a place of like, let's do this together. How can I help, rather than judge or expect something to happen from someone else's side, but actually recognize that I play a part in this. So those are just 2 little things that I wanted to share today to encourage people to see that there's a lot of joy in helping each other and really working together and finding a way to live harmoniously and joyfully. And that really comes from helping each other. It can bring a lot of joy.